So, today we're looking at, yes, the Master Grade F.A.Z.Z Full Armor Double Zeta. So, before I start a basic review on this kit, I have to mention it comes with a very large box. The kit itself released in, let me zoom, released in early 2001 year, of course in Japan. It's an official product, and never had any chances to become a part of a new released Master Grades or higher grades. This also has released as a fixed figuration, I guess, but those are too expensive to get. About the box. The box is really huge. Has a lot of info taken in pictures about many gimmicks the kits provides. Price back then was actually very huge, very big. Sorry, 6,000 yens. And you imagine 6,000 yens in just only for a product, not for shipping. And another side with amazing looks and some gimmicks. I will try to review if I not forget. So let's begin our actual review of it. So a few words about manual. The manual comes usually in a nice Master Grade type and provides a lot of interesting information, of course in Japan language. The parts are usually stated in this first 2 pages with sequence from letters. Thankfully, its letters comes with a normal sequences, and you can just search. But yeah, for such a big kit, it has a super lot of parts, and you can't even try to figure out which part you need and search for a longer time, as I did several times, reassemble parts and looking for others. Another guide, and of course for a Master Grade you can see is a normal parts, snapping sequence, some cool art which does not comes with a high grade for no reason, because of the price. Magnificent looking weapon, very huge weapon, you see later. A few pages of color, full color pictures, poses. Actually it doesn't have a lot of poses. And a few bad moments about the manual. It's confusing actually, and after several hours of building you might find uncomfortable information about how to place the armor piece behind already assembled parts, and that's basically impossible. You have to reassemble before build part of the kit and then place the part you already built. I had a lot of problem with front armor. We'll show you on kit later. It's big. Yes, I'm back, and you can see it's a really huge big piece of plastic of Gunpla here, and he has this super big, I don't know how it's called, mega beam cannon probably, and that's would be like a complete view of this metal kit. Behind this big pieces of plates, plastic armor, is hidden a double Zeta, normal double Zeta from Master Grade line. If you wanted to keep double Zeta more than this full armor double Zeta, you always can reassemble the parts. Though I have to mention the part assemblance is quite tricky and it needs a lot of attention because you can easily break it. A lot of parts are how to say are connected by polycaps, and polycaps in this kit are really soft and sometimes even not fit the place it's supposed to fit easily. About the plastic, I also have few bad things. The plastic is too soft, and if you bend it too much, because sometimes you even don't have an idea why the part is not suits the place it should suit at first moment. And that's because just probably the part mold is not incomplete or not perfectly fitting the cause. So if you try to build this one, I will suggest you be very extreme careful. Alright, let's take a look around this kit. By the way, possibility of this kit, they're almost nearly to zero. The reason I took this one, aside of the newest released kits, I really like the F.A.Z.Z look. How is looking, the design of mobile suit is really awesome. The white and blue are really nicely fits this big huge behemoth. I will not show you any reassemble reviews or remove any parts from the actual kit to show you F.A.Z.Z. This is really tricky, painful, and I'm not planning to doing so. So my finger was in the way. The biggest problem is placed this front skirt armor, back skirt. I can show you because it's not barely visible, because this mesh, it's actually a mesh pipe, is connected throughout all the body behind it, and as you know, the behind the actual kit is a huge backpack which stands in the way and does not allow to remove it easily, because it's connected with the two separate connectors, which are, as I mentioned before, actually all kit is based on improper connector parts, and is very hard to not break if you planning to reconnect everything for gluing, sanding and repainting purposes. So those armor pieces are tricky. Legs are super tricky also to build. Hands, let's get to general. All kit is not easy to build. If you ask me if I had some pleasure to build this kit, no. But actually I like it looks. The final result is really pleases me. It's a big kit. I love big huge bulky mobile suits, and this one is not exception. The few gimmicks this kit provides are probably already known by everyone, but I will show you a few of those. It's really nice that you can easily done this. The first one is hidden behind those two armor plates. It's actually not a problem to remove them. Give me a second, I will show you something. So the first point, as you can see, I removed one of two plates, and you can see a missile pod hidden under it. It still looks nice, but if you pay attention, you see the polycaps sticking from the up top the part, and this is not, those looks very good. But still, it's a pain to remove, and the actual armor piece has no connectors to easily open and keep it. That would be in the way of the head. Alright, next one. It's actually a problem to show you our next one gimmick. And you can see it's next to elbow. It's a panel, it's removed, and under it are also 3 missile pods. And this is a really problem to remove it when you have these bulky hands with no possibility keep it like that. It's just as more I see, look at this kit, I see it just only for display functions, only for display, just placed on some cabinet and have enjoyed it every time to time, not for possible poses or something cool else. Right, and as I remember, I have another gimmick. I will just show you right now. I will not do any pause or something. Behind our on backpack, 2 kind of missile pods unopened. You just need to turn carefully. Turn. You can see there also are missile pods, but with case you can't pose the skit much, you will not be able to see it if you place it in some cabinet, so it's kind of waste. That much about this nice looking awesome kit. It comes also with several accessories. It's not should be in, for example, a core fighter. The one core fighter piece is also in the kit, but actually I'm not planning to remove it anytime, probably never, so it's not a huge thing. Then it comes with his twin beam cannon. I guess it's called like that. The biggest difference between this one and the high grade, it has an pilot cockpit inside. You can see clear glass. So after all the pain it cost to me, I really have a nice looking big mobile suit. Have a lot of additional parts. As you can see, it can't itself, without any replacement, transform to a double zeta, so it includes additional separate parts for a double zeta, and generally it would be a head, few other parts, weaponry. As you know, double zeta original come with this one, big gun. So, for the final verdict, I'd like to say that this one is just only for show purposes. If you build it, just nicely finish it, place it in display, and keep it as it looks, steady and cool. That much for that. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I wasn't too informative, but that's the way I would like to finish my reviews. See you next time. Bye bye. And of course, how I could not mention, whoa, huge behemoth trio behind the scenes. Yeah. Those all looks just awesome and cool enough.